imagine, like in our language, encouragement means like, hey, attaboy, good job, keep going, you do good, and you do good, and you, that's not, in the original language, that's not what actually means of encouragement. It's so much deeper than that. Encouragement in the original language is this parakleo. Kleo means to call, to challenge, to point, to motivate, right? That's that part of the word. The other part, the para, is to come alongside, to support, to be sympathetic. See, there's this tension in the original word of encouragement that has like, I'm going to point it out, I'm going to challenge you, I'm going to push you forward. But then this other part of this word that brings comfort, that's nurturing. It's caring and warm and love. It's like a warm, loving kick in the pants is really what encouragement means. And so Barnabas has this parakleo way of living that's both challenging and confrontational and comforting and sympathetic. Yesterday, I ran my first 10-mile run. I was really nervous about it, and a year ago, I never would have imagined that I would have been able to do it. But I have this running partner, and we've been running for over a year now, and she's really the only reason that I think I can run 10 miles. Because what she does is parakaleo. What she does is when I want to give up and I need to be pushed harder, she says, you cannot stop, no, go, right? She yells at me. Like literally, she yells at me. And she pushes me to keep going. When I've done something wrong, she says, that was stupid, don't run down the hill again like that, you're going to hurt yourself. But then there are other times where I actually have hurt myself, and she goes, are you okay? What are you feeling right now? Last week, I actually fell and I stepped in. I was doing something stupid I shouldn't have done, but I was looking back while I was running, and I stepped into a hole, and I fell over and like sprained my ankle. And the first thing she comes over is she's like, are you okay? What do you feel? And I looked at her and I said, pain! I feel pain! But what I really should have said is anger and embarrassment, because that's really what I felt more than anything. But she is the parakaleo. She's the one that offers confrontation and challenge, but also sympathy. She says, slow down, you're going too fast. We're going to get there together. And this is what we are called to do for one another. We're called to come alongside the people in our Antiochs. We're called to come there, whether they are Christ followers or not, and be a source of encouragement, to challenge them, to care for them, to offer a warm and loving embrace, but also a kick in the pants. Both of those things, to be these encouragers, to unearth and see what it is and who they are, who God has made them to be, and call that out in them. But the reality is that in order to be an encourager, we also need to have encouragers in our life. We need someone to tell us to keep going or to slow down. We need somebody to both challenge us and comfort us. We can't become the people that God has created us to be unless we've surrounded ourselves with encouragers like Barnabas. We need people to affirm us no matter what we say or what we do, but also to be patient enough to challenge us at the exact right time. We need someone who can come to us and unearth the thing that God is doing just below the surface. We need people to come around us who can see what God is doing that we can't see in ourselves. Someone who can bless us with words and truth and see that God is working in us. And if we don't have these people in our lives, we won't grow, we won't change. There is no substitute for encouragement that can only happen through face-to-face interaction and presence. Don't think that your faith can be fully virtual. Don't think that your community can be fully virtual. Don't think that your discipleship can be fully virtual, because it can't. We need each other, and we need each other's presence in our everyday lives. And even if you think, well, I'm pretty good without the church, I have my people. Well, we're not good without you. We need you. That's why we are the body. We don't function without every member.